Okay. OBS at least is functional now. I still am not getting the images and slideshow to actually fill out the screen for reasons. Bounding size, aspect ratio, automatic. Yeah, we do need that. I don't know. Stop when not visible, restart when visible. Okay. But OBS is working. Yay. That means I can this. Alright, we are going to relaunch MechWarrior 5. Let's see if my transitions work. Because then I'll have at least accomplished that for tonight. Alright, gotta remember to mute my stream so that I don't have craziness with the audio going on. Alright, transition. Well, could have timed that a little better. So MW5 is just blank. There we go. Transition.
Yeah, it took me a while to get it up.
Yep, that works. Cool. So at least all that's working. Yay for that. It is unfortunately stuck in offline mode. And according to what Olish has dug up, there is some back-end problem that is affecting multiple online services, probably because they're all housed on the same server.
Yeah, they're blaming Steam servers.
Yeah.
I think it's more deeper than that.
I mean,
well, I'm not on Steam, and I got on mine. No problem. So it could be a Steam thing.
it could be a Steam thing. If you go to Down Detector, it says that there were, as of 7 p.m. tonight, 394 outage reports, and as of a half hour ago, 156 outage reports. I don't know if Down Detector is actually reliable.
Down Detector is mostly just self-reporting.
Unofficial Steam status. It doesn't really give me the option to look. That says it's okay in the US. It says New York's at a full load, which is interesting. But that's just for Counter-Strike, so that's not really helpful. Doesn't Steam have its own server status somewhere? I thought for sure that they did. But I don't see anything. There's a website called Down for Everyone or Just Me. That's awesome.
That is good.
It'll just send a like a browser check on a URL.
Well, here's what we're gonna do then. We're going to switch gears tonight. We can either live stream MechWarrior Online, or we can live stream BattleTech, and you guys can be my peanut gallery. I don't know how much appeal that holds for you.
I wouldn't be necessarily opposed to it, but I do have other plans.
Well, gee whiz.
Saturday nights are busy. I got a lot of demands on my time.
Well, I understand. I mean, Saturday night's the night I like.
Saturday nights are fighting. Shit, how does that go?
Get a little action here. So I just have to add another game config. Let's see here. Scene, text, window capture. Yes. Create new for BattleTech. Should have set all this up a while ago. Display, game capture. There we go. Nope. This is a little clunky sometimes, which I had already said, but the people at home weren't listening. I have to repeat it, for effect. Oh, I don't want to do that. Game capture, image, media source, scene, text, video capture device, window capture. We'll call it BattleTech. Okay. Will it let me? Window, Discord. Nope. Okay, that's not the one. Game capture. Call that BattleTech. Name is already in use.
Good luck with that. I will catch you around.
All right. Thanks for hopping on and adding, your bit of info.
No, it's not like it was useful.
Yeah, it's a little useful. But take care.
Yep.
Until next time.
See you next week.
Yep. See you, Wash.
Capture any full screen window. Capture specific window. Window. BattleTech. Match window. Hey, all right, there we go. Match window.
I don't know BattleTech, so I don't know what help I'll be.
Well, that's all right. We're gonna go live stream here on Discord so that you can follow along in real time, and therefore offer commentary in real time. I think that's actually working. Sweet. Okay. Migrate this over to... give me a minute as I rearrange OBS in real time. Yes. So, now, if I turn back on my little standby slideshow and I click on the little game scene, it should transition right away to BattleTech. Awesome. Just do a quick double check for my live stream to make sure that it's actually showing up there. Sorry, everybody at home. I hope you all are extremely patient because I'm not. Yeah, cool. That is showing up. All right, OBS window here. Need to find my chat doc. There. Oh, no. We're not actually docking it. Okay. Boom, yo. I did actually subscribe to the Patreon for OBS though, because it is more useful than it is confusing. 9 times out of 10, it's just a quick Google search or reasonable facsimile, and you kind of got things figured out. The reason why I try to avoid live streaming BattleTech in general, though, especially with the mods BattleTech Advanced, is that mod is so huge that we are tripling or more initial loading times. So if I had my preference, if I was going to live stream this, I would have this already loaded into the game first, because this is not a fast process. And it's not wholly it's not the fault of the mod either. The game engine Unity has, it's a polite way to put it, limitations. It's very much analogous to watching what some people do with the Doom engine and some of those mods, or Halo. Actually, Halo's a good engine, or a good engine to reference in this case. I don't know if anybody has ever checked out Cursed Halo. If you haven't, I highly recommend that you do so, because besides being hilarious, the guy who does it, Inferno Plus on YouTube, has absolutely pushed that engine to the breaking point. With things like the Long Hog, where he took the Warthog and stretched it out past the size of a limo and can hold like 16 soldiers. or the D20 grenade that when you throw it has up to, I think he got up to 256 random things that it could do. And it plays a quick disco song while it's deciding. I mean, just random shit like that. He imported Minecraft weapons and maps. Made his own custom weapons. Made the end of the sniper rifle flexible. So when you wiggle the sniper rifle around, like the whole barrel is basically acts like it's made of rubber. The guy has pushed Halo to the breaking point, to the literal breaking point, because he tried adding more stuff and it broke. Oh, man. Well, this will be a good close second. And it looks like it's scaling okay to the OBS output. Alright, so if anybody's been following along with my pre-recorded BattleTech games, we are, I think, about 2 years in. This game's a bit of a slow burn. I've lost a pilot. I think everybody else is already skilled up. I should have everything ready to go to just jump into a mission. So, when last we left off, which I guess I'm not going to upload that recording now because this is kind of superseding it. Oh well. I had 2 or 3 mechs that had XL engines and suffered an ammo explosion. One of them got completely trashed, and that was the Trebuchet. That is now gone. I have since gained a Raven 4L, an Enforcer 6H, and I think that's about it. So the Enforcer 6H has an LB10, large laser, medium laser. It's basically a stock upgrade. The 6G I think is the one with the light Gauss in it. Yeah, no, regular Gauss, and a bunch of lasers. 3 ER mediums, ER small, medium pulse. Solid build out. Whee! Darkon here has been gracious enough to agree to stay on, and he's just going to be comments from the peanut gallery, because he's never really played this much. Or have you played it at all?
I've never played this.
So, just so you know what we're getting into here, this is turn-based BattleTech. Like, this is a faithful recreation of tabletop BattleTech, the base game. Yeah, we need more money than we do salvage right now. The base game is a pretty faithful recreation of BattleTech. It just had some annoying limitations, like you could only drop 4 units. You couldn't field tanks. You couldn't field battle armor. Those were the real big ones. And the difficulty scaling needed some work. We'll say politely. So the difficulty scaling in unmodded BattleTech was such that, at least for me anyway, what would wind up happening is rather than the enemy getting smarter or fielding better equipment, I just get more headshots. And I finished the campaigns, all of them, but that took me out of it more often than not. And also, it wasn't really lacking in unit selection. They had a pretty good spread, but as modders do, just like yet another mech lab, yet another mech, yet another everything for MechWarrior 5, they have added so much shit to this game. And the map was at first confined to just a narrow section of the inner sphere, right around, what was it, Liao space and Merrick space, and now you've got the whole map.
Command interface initiated.
Now, one of the limitations of Unity is that it has a RAM leak. Now, the base game did not, it wasn't that big of a problem with the base game. because it didn't have nearly the assets that this game has.
On the way, nice and slow.
But
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
this added so many assets that the RAM leak is a real problem. If you play for more than a half hour or so, or an hour and a half or so, you are chewing up 30 gigs of RAM. Alright, so because this is turn-based, it's basically got an algorithm that calculates how hard everything is to hit. And that's what the 7 EVA means, is EVA stands for evasion. The higher the number, the harder you are to hit. And outside of that, pretty much everything functions as you would
On the way,
expect.
nice and slow.
Raven's got ECM.
Heading that way.
Cicada is fast. Pilot voices are hilarious.
All right, let's get down to it.
And we're just gonna work through a couple missions here, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
On the way, nice and slow.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Alright. Missile scrambling protected. I do not want you to get in the base just yet, because we all know that's going to trigger something. I want all my forces right there first.
All right, let's get down to it.
This commando is like the most OP commando I've ever seen. I think it's got a total of like 12 no, it's got more than 12 SRMs. It's got like 16 or so.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Alright, 2 SRM4s, 3 SRM2s, so 14 SRMs. Destroy coalition reinforcements. Oh, we're playing against the Argorian coalition, which is who we're usually playing for in the base campaign.
Consider me there.
So that's kind of, I got a wasp there, who knows what there. Can I hit him? Probably not. No.
Negative damage.
Worth a shot. If you don't use your ammo, folks, it just
Dungeon
explodes.
Fisher here. Heading that way.
So everything here is kind of customized because in the recording that I hadn't got uploaded yet, shit went sideways and most of my shit got trashed.
Commander?
So I just kind of had to make do.
Gotcha.
Now, one of the quirks in this game with the terrain is roads. If you see these little red dots here, you actually travel faster along roads. And I need to group my forces together.
All right, I'll sit here. I got
That's
plenty
usually a
to
good
do.
thing.
Not like I'm
Hmm?
low on time.
You don't want to get too spread out.
No. Well, and so to prevent you from just having like a total party wipe, basically, when you drop in, it starts everybody with really high evasion numbers. So what the AI will do, because the AI is smart, is they'll reserve as long as possible and avoid moving anybody so that they don't lose that advantage. Like you see this commando here, or Wasp, has an evasion of 8, which is hard to get to, and this guy that actually moved has an evasion of 4. And that is a bastardized Hollander without the Gauss rifle. It's got the autocannon 10 instead.
Metal is a metal.
Not very good.
You have to excuse me for a sec.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, anybody that's just tuning in, there's an issue with whatever server MechWarrior 5 connects to, if you have the Steam version,
What do you need, Commander?
and I can't connect to it. So we're just doing a live stream of BattleTech instead. Darkon hasn't played this at all, so he's just kind of participate, give his 2 cents. And while that's doing its processing the turn, I'm gonna get a beer. I live in the Midwest. The entire outdoors is my beer fridge right now.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
I want to put you up here.
Wee.
3 EVA, 21% chance to hit. That's not great. Yeah, we'll go for it. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Knocking him down just like
Nope.
Bello Woods.
Not totally cold, but not bad.
On the clock. What do you want?
Yeah, that Enforcer,
Let's make some bad
it needs
decisions
a
at high speed.
it needs a better engine. I have not had good luck salvaging an XL or light engine. So I don't remember, I don't know if occupying the base does good things or bad things.
Receiving you.
I always assume it's going to do bad things.
Firm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Duncan Fisher here.
We want to get you in there. And
Heading
we
that
want to
way.
capitalize on that armor breach. I think the Wasp and the Stinger had armor on par with the Locust,
Waiting for order.
but did not have the speed.
Acknowledge.
I forget what this guy was over here. Oof. Can't believe he pulled that off.
My armor's getting ripped off. Just a minute.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Understood. Moving fast.
So he's unsteady, which means he lost his evasion. So I should be able to schwack him right now.
Acknowledged.
Pretty darn close.
Fast as ever.
Alright.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
You are in the slowest enforcer to ever enforce. Sorry. So, anybody in the Midwest was probably familiar with Bell's Brewing. I have a beer called Two Hearted Ale. Well, I recently discovered one called Big Hearted, which is a higher gravity version of the same drink. It is quite good. I am typically not a fan of IPAs, but this series of IPAs I really enjoy.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Kaboom, yo!
Bang! You're dead.
Oh, wow, don't see too many of those guys. Probably because they're really easy to blow up.
What do you need, Commander?
Now, Mr. Dervish, you're gonna do what you do and
On the way, nice
give me
and
some
slow.
fire support. Mongoose is gonna be hard to hit. Panther should be comparatively easy.
Taking the shot, Commander.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
We need to move you someplace where you can shoot everything. Oof. This is going to cost us some heat. We're going to have there's a couple of the... two of the ERs.
Running him up, knocking him down, just like Bello Woods.
It's a little buggy with the display and the misses.
Can't believe I missed.
We can do this. Let's go.
So you'll frequently see things exploding in midair, lasers dead-ending in random spots. It's all part of the experience. Alright, so that mongoose is about as fast as the cicada.
Yes, Commander.
Mr. Commando, do what Commando do. Frustrate and annoy
On
the
my
enemy.
way, double time.
Oh, baby.
Confirmed. Inflicted heavy damage.
This is off to a fairly solid start. Okay, I take it back.
That shock-winded turtle.
Please tell me that was just a
Duncan
leg.
Fisher here.
Let's put you right there.
Heading that way.
That panther's got to go.
Lining them up.
Good. Armor breach from the front and the back. Not going to be long before something goes clean through them. Please.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm okay.
Standing by. Coordinates received. Gotcha.
Aye, aye.
You are in the cicada. Where's your damage? Oh, crap. Standard engine. So he's actually wouldn't lose. His only gun is in the center torso, I think. Nope, it's in the other torso. So he's not going to lose anything critical if that blows up. It's just going to suck. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I do kind of want to do that.
On it. All weapons are go.
Loser.
Negative damage. I repeat, negative damage.
What can I do for you? Time to fly.
I am splitting my fire a little bit here, and I know that's less than ideal. But I need to stop them from getting higher ground. Or,
What do you
if
need,
they go
Commander?
for it, make it really uncomfortable.
Higher ground give you a big advantage.
Yes. It gives you a huge accuracy boost, which is why he's able to hit that guy at this range so easily. The Hollander's got the better armor, he's got the better weapons.
Lining him up, knocking him down, just like Bello Woods.
Big guy with better weapons.
What do you need, Commander?
Yep, that's my thought.
On the way, nice and slow.
You should be able to knock him out pretty quickly.
Ooh, isn't it? I love the Alpha Strike button. That target's having a real bad.
On the clock. What do you want?
Yep, and we have actually techs.
All right, let's get down.
I would love to do a voice for this game. That would be fun. I would enjoy that.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
I don't have nearly enough notoriety for them to even consider contacting me about it, but it would be cool. There's enough people that have contributed to voice lines for this game that I would just enjoy it.
Need something, Chief?
All right, Mr. Commando.
Copy that.
So just like in MechWarrior 5 and online, friendly fire is a thing here, where if your guys miss if your guy misses and a friendly's nearby, there's a very real possibility he could strike the friendly. Oh, he's fucked.
Score.
He's got no gun now.
Oh God, why does everything hurt so much?
Duncan Fisher here.
That's so fucked up. Alright. Now that Mongoose thinks we forgot about him, so he made a critical mistake and didn't go very fast. Good night. This Hollander, if he's smart, will try to go and throw hands. He, however, is not very smart. So these are really beat up mechs. You can see there's some prior damage where his weapons were already destroyed. This guy is not much of a threat, but he's also really fast and really annoying.
Receiving you.
Aren't that what the little ones, the fast little ones do?
Yes. This Panther's about had it.
God damn. Let's do this.
I hear ya.
Alright, Mr. Wolverine. I want you on this hill. And you are going to split your fire. We're going to push the red line a little bit here.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
Nice. And we're going to make them
There's
regret it.
more where that came from.
I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, they're regretting it.
On the way, nice and slow.
He's been marked with tag.
Taking the shot, Commander.
Nice engine hit.
That target's having a real bad day.
Ah, God,
Gramps?
I was sleeping. What do you want?
Yeah, we're gonna ditch the air mediums for now. Let you recoup some heat. Actually, let's ditch the Gauss and save the ammo.
Not enough knocking him down just like Bello Woods. On the clock. What do you want?
Texas finally in range.
One enemy has been coming right up.
Nice.
I'm legally obligated to inform you on paper kill.
Come on, MechWarriors. It's go
Alright,
time.
Solitary, you are the commando. We should just be able to take this guy out right now. Oh,
Deck destroyed.
I still haven't taken the depot. Whoops.
Duncan Fisher here.
I guess I ought to do that since that's one of the objectives.
Heading that way.
Waiting for orders.
Let's put you on the hill too.
Copy that, Commander.
I'm here.
Mr. Cicada, let's get you out of fire. Just in case they drop more reinforcements, because they love to do that.
What can I do for you?
You can stay there.
What do you need, Commander?
I'll put you on the hill.
Ah, God, I was sleeping.
You're good
What do
there.
you want? I'm on the clock. What do you want?
And we'll get you in the middle.
Let's make some bad
And then it's
decisions.
probably gonna just end the... Yep. That's it.
Mission successful.
So there, that's how BattleTech works in a nutshell with the mod. It's fun. You can sink 2 hours into this game without even realizing it. I realize there's, from a viewer's perspective, spectator, if you will, there's a lot of pauses between different events. But when you're playing the game, you are just planning the shit out of everything, so it's a lot less noticeable. I think I'm going to get all the salvage anyway. Yep. Don't really care about this laser. We'll sell that. Should get a cool 500 grand out of this. I'm glad I went for the money over salvage, because there wasn't any salvage to be had. Oh, hey, someone hit the like button. Yay, I get a little heart animation now. That's so cool. I get excited by simple things. Alright, we got 2 injured pilots now. So that's the other part, is you actually have to manage your pilot's skill upgrades.
Huh?
I hear ya.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
What do you need, Commander?
So each one, as they get more skilled, gives you different benefits. Giving, like, tactics for instance gives you a
Good to go, boss.
bonus for indirect fire, or at least less of a drawback.
Training complete.
So they can more accurately hit a target they can't see.
Ready for order.
Gunnery is obvious. Piloting is also kind of obvious. Guts is the interesting one. That one gives you, like, mech quirks and also pilot toughness. Alright, our Cicada's a little beat up, but otherwise okay. And just like in MechWarrior 5, you store components for mechs, and when you get 3 components, you can assemble a mech. But unlike in MechWarrior 5, it is completely intact with all the equipment that that variant would have. And then when you store a mech, it strips everything, all the way down to the engine. I mean, it's a bare frame when it goes into storage. Which is nice, because you can store the mech, sell the mech, and keep all the equipment. You get up in the morning, stumbling over your misplaced boot, knocking it over. As you regain your balance to your incredulity, you see small cookies and sweets rolling out of your footwear. As you empty out your shoes to investigate, you faintly hear a belly laugh from elsewhere in the ship. You find a little paper note crumpled up. Sinterklaas is sorry. His horse is not fit to top Argo. Also, sorry rhyme would be better if name was Margot. Still, Zint was very happy when he hear Paul was very good leader this year. Looks like we had a visit from Santa Cat. A German one. In April. This is what happens when you drink too much. Yeah, we're going to see the doc. You find the doc at the desk with half a bottle of liquor. He gestures you over. I woke last night to some clanging from the hall. Stepped out to find Wolfbane's wearing a sheet as a cape, a bit as a hat, and his beard covered in flour. At least I hope it was flour. You suggest that Wolfbane's might need another psych eval. That's not the worst of it. Doc pauses to take another swig, then puts on his best Wolfbane's accent. I'm sorry, mein magic wand. I can't do accents to save my ass, sorry. Does not fit through the chimney. My name is Sinterklaas, if only for today. For the sake of the children, it's a secret. Drop in the accent. Then he smiled, handed me a broken pipe and a handful of cookies. Then he shushed me, and proceeded to climb into the air vent. You shake your head and prescribe both of you another drink. That's one of the things that the mod adds, is just flavor text like that. It's honestly a lot of fun. Hans Kuhnen says, I hear losing time to this game. I've got over 1,900 hours sunk into it, according to Steam. Jesus Christ, dude.
You just completed those upgrades.
I don't want to look. I've got a lot. So another part of this game is dropship management, which you have a dropship that is attached to your dropship. It's kind of wonky. You upgrade dropship systems, which lets you upgrade med bays, lets you upgrade recreation facilities, which boost the morale of your pilots, which makes them able to perform more daring feats in combat. It's kind of neat. I need more medbays though. So for medbay 2, I need to fix beta pod. For beta pod, I need 450 grand. Sold. We're down to a single med point, which is not good because we have 2 injured pilots that went from 12 days away to 103. In engineer speak, we would call this suboptimal. Means I gotta hire another pilot.
Ready for orders.
He's just a tanker. I need someone that can hire mechs, or pilot mechs. And we don't have an MRB or mercenary review board rating high enough to get this pilot. And that means I'm down a pilot. Drunken ramblings. This is a one-on-one duel. That's a perfect one to do in the interim. We'll do that for the money. Oh, it's against the Capellans. Awesome. You're not allowed to... the only thing I do not like about this is it does not tell me what the tonnage is. So we are going in blind. And the Wolverine I have built out here is a pretty good mech. It's got a large pulse, I believe 2 medium pulse, 2 SRM6s, and a small pulse. Double heat sinks. So if anyone's going to pull this off, it's going to be me, figuratively speaking. And missions pass a decent chunk of time in this game compared to MW5. MW5, your missions are usually a couple of days. In this game, they could be a dozen or 2 dozen days. This is really good beer. Last time I was ashore for R&R, a drunken MechWarrior came up to me, said he knew I was XO of a Merc unit, and challenged my best to a duel, then passed out. I asked around, and apparently he's legit one of the best pilots on Mandalas. Who knew? Anyway, the local powers that be are putting up some good stakes, and I think I found an employer to back us. What do you say, Commander? Want to go put the beat down on a ranting drunk? As long as he's not in a fucking Atlas, yes I do. Alright. So, the heavy rain's gonna counter the fact that we are in a jungle. There's water, which is going to help a shit ton. Can we tell what he is in?
What can I do for you?
We cannot. We are gonna go for all the EVA we can get then. And we're going to stay in the water.
Max speed, no shooting.
What the fuck is he in? So you have terrain hazards here which don't really exist in the MechWarrior games, like a spore field, for instance. 20% damage bonus, but also +4 difficulty to be hit. So this game gets really thinky really fast. 70 tons.
Let's go.
Shit. Christ. I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull this off, but I'll find a fucking way. An avatar. I've got the advantage of mobility, he's got the advantage of firepower. Lots and lots of firepower.
Yikes! That hit hard. Waiting for orders.
This is going to be so stupid, and I really hope it works. Fuck! I'm gonna go over.
Minor damage, Commander. We can
I
do
didn't
it.
go over.
Let's
How
get
about
ready
that?
to go. Here we go.
Please work in my favor. Please work how I want it to. It's not working how I want it to. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do. Back to standing. Standing by.
Alright.
Got it.
Oh no. Why did I face the wrong direction?
Armor breach. Come on, MechWarriors. It's go time. Commander?
Alright, well, that's not gonna work to my advantage at all.
Time to fly.
Alright, let's hope we can get all the weapons to tunnel into the one side.
Tell me what to shoot.
This was a mistake. Yeah, okay.
Mission failed.
So I remember when I said during one of my live streams I was going to try not to save scum. I'm going to make an exception in this case. Because it did not give me any information on the missile. Or on the mission. Just that they would be dropping one mech. Not that it was going to be a fucking top of the line avatar. I feel no shame in save scumming in this case.
Cheating game.
Well, I've done really good. I haven't done it in this game at all. Like, I've taken my lumps. I've lost mechs. I've lost pilots. I've done a good job at not save scumming in this game. But the duels, it really kind of drops the ball on the duels because it doesn't give you... The tonnage limit is kind of borked. And he's got 910 days to recover. So, yeah. So we're going to go back here and load this. And it's going to take a little bit of time, but most of the assets should already be preloaded, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I feel no shame in this instance. Because as we all know, in this game, Darius is a fucking moron. And since Darkon hasn't played this, Darius is the guy who passes you all your military intelligence.
That can be important.
Yeah, he's as bad as what's-her-name in MW5. Now I can't think of her name.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember her name either.
You can shift-click the done brace button while in combat to reserve that unit all the way to the last initiative phase of the round. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, so that's another thing to cover, is depending on the tonnage of the unit, they activate at different times during the game. So lighter units get to go first, heavier units go last. Did I go back too far? I went back too far. Shit. Pre-mission. That's what I needed to do. I think. We'll find out in a minute. This is probably has the potential to get really boring for anybody tuning in. Yeah, so anybody that's here now that was not here at the start of this stream, whatever servers that govern the MW5 co-op are not functioning for Steam users. So this is one of the things I've said at the outset, and this is going to be a soapbox moment. And because it's live, you can't skip it. This is one of the things I said at the outset of online games, is that removed the option to have, you know, custom dedicated servers or self-hosted or whatever you want to call it. When this shit happens, the game is broke. There's no recovery. You can't do anything about it. Now, versus Blizzard's Battle.net with incorporated LAN play, like for StarCraft, I think maybe StarCraft 2, Diablo 2, Warcraft 3, which is pretty much all the games when they started doing it, or quit doing it. Yep, alright, cool, this is the one we wanted. If the online servers were down, you just fired up a LAN game instead and you played locally. Or you fired up an online server instead and played that way. I mean, you had options. You weren't just fucked. And that's one of the reasons why I like MechWarrior Living Legends as well. Because it uses the backbone, the same backbone, or the same server, what do you want to call it? Because it uses Crysis as a backbone, and Crysis supports LAN play, it works. Like, you can have LAN servers. If the main servers are down, you just fire up your own and you go to town. I don't understand. Well, I take that back. I do understand why they quit doing that, because they want everything funnily. They want to have complete and total ownership of the game, co-op or multiplayer. But it's stupid. I understand LAN parties aren't really that much of a thing anymore, which kind of sucks. I think they're starting to come back, because if you get newer games, like Grim Dawn, for instance, and I realize it's not that new, you have LAN play options in it, as well as, you know, their own servers managing play, but you can set up a LAN game. You can just, you can have a self-hosted game online where their server just manages the handshake, and then it hands it over to the local computers, and you're done. And it's connected, and it works. Really low latency, really, it just works. Like, this is not new technology. It's been around for 25 fucking years. Hell, I remember setting up my first coax local network and playing Doom 95.
Command interface initiated.
Coax, for those of you who have never set up a coax network, is limited to 1 megabit, and it is half duplex, which means that you could only transmit or receive. You can't do both at the same time. And the fact that 1 megabit half duplex can play a first-person shooter means that the people that say you need to have a 10 megabit connection,
On the way, nice and slow.
full duplex, are doing it wrong.
All right, let's get down to it.
If you look at the bandwidth usage of MWO, as a matter of fact, which is 12v12 all online, it's only 10 kilobits a second. Or no, 10 kilobytes, sorry.
How's it going?
We do not want to move you just yet. Oh, they got artillery. Okay, I stand corrected. We want to move you.
Duncan Fisher here.
Mr. Raven, give me some eyes on some targets.
Firm.
we'll skip the ammo. Hit him with tag. Sweet. That means I can shoot him.
Duncan Fisher here.
Alright, we want to move you into the... Well... Yeah, we want to move you into the woods. Get you up high. See what we can see. Please don't crash. Thank you. So the snub-nose PPC in this game is really weird. You have to select the range bracket that you're shooting at. Otherwise, it won't work. And depending on what the range bracket is how much damage you do.
Lighting them up.
It's got it's got a pretty good 1-to-1 representation of damage fall off as in tabletop.
Waiting for orders.
Icarus 2, yeah, let's get you up there.
Quick stepping it.
So it looks like they've just got 3. Also looks like they're lousy shots.
I hear ya.
Oh, goody. We can hit you. But we didn't.
What do you need, Commander?
I may or may not talk this much playing the game without anybody watching. Just FYI. Alright, we want the artillery gun first.
Opening fire.
No, that way you'd be talking to yourself.
Well,
That target's having a real bad day.
it's a thing. No, that's not what I wanted.
What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Wolfbanes, you got Grandpa's mech. And the Enforcer 3 is a really good upgrade to the original Enforcer. I love it. Yikes. Somebody's water treatment plant just got toasted. Shit. I gotta move you somewhere. You don't have jump jets. Let's park it over here.
Let's go.
Kill him. Nice. Oh, we got 4 mechs. So the Oscout is really... I don't understand the mech. I don't understand the purpose of it. Even in tabletop.
I've been sensor locked.
It's a 30 or 35 ton mech that can go super fast, like 120k. And it can jump 240 meters. And it's got 1 medium laser.
Minor damage, Commander.
That's it.
Nothing to see here.
In tabletop,
Duncan
it's
Fisher
I don't
here.
know anybody that's ever played one in tabletop.
It's a squirrel.
Heading that way.
Yeah, but it's not a very good one. Like, you can safely ignore that mech.
Yeah, they just hope you don't realize that.
Hollander, good night. And his artillery gun's gone.
Something just went boom.
So pilot damage is also a thing in this game, which you just saw that he is, like, if we take a look at this guy, it will give us all his stats. Battle fatigue, so he's been in fights before and hasn't been fixed properly. Sensors are impaired from the PPC strike. Got hit by tag. Lost a shoulder. And the pilot is currently bleeding out, which means in 2 turns, if he doesn't punch out, he's dead. Like, literally dead.
Standing by.
It's a nice facet to the game, because that's something that the first-person shooters miss. I don't know how he's still up. We're not going to worry about him.
10-4.
What can I do for you?
We're going to move you a little closer. Put you in the trees.
On my way.
That's the most dangerous one on the field right now.
Tell me what to do.
Nice.
Another hit toast.
What do you need, Commander?
Let's do split targeting here. That should do.
Let's see how many of these guys I can take down
Yep, he
at
did.
once.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions.
Alright, well, since the Hollander's not going to go down, we're just going to shoot him. Or eject.
I'm coming right up.
Yeah.
Pilot morale also plays a factor. Again, because of the mod.
Copy. Locked on.
Oops. I think we're not supposed to damage those buildings.
Let's go. What's up, huh?
Mr. Raven, I want you to take out that Osco. Or the other Raven, that's good too, but... yeah, we're gonna do that. Hey, a single missile out of all that shit hit him. Good job. He's trying so hard.
Is that it? I'm barely.
Duncan Fisher here.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and basically pop his head off.
Lighting him up. Something just went boom.
Waiting for orders.
Yep, you're gonna die. Hopefully sooner than later.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Raven's gotta go first.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and.
What do you need, Commander?
Ooh, yep.
Keep these hands on firing up.
It is a lot harder to get decent salvage in this game, so I do feel that that balances out the fact that when you assemble a mech, you get all of it completely intact. Because you have no control over what hits where. Whereas in MW5 or MWO, you can at least kind of aim for things.
Right up.
What do you need?
That poor Raven. I think he's gonna die now.
All weapons, fire. Mess him up.
Yep.
Mess him up good.
He down, face first, in the water.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
Yep, and he ejected, because otherwise the pilot was gonna fucking die.
Ready for orders.
Yeah. So you get special abilities, which are these blue ones, and you use resolve points to fuel them, basically. And depending on how good or how bad the fight's going for you is how quickly your pilots will accumulate resolve points to use those special abilities. The one I just used basically gives your hits better accuracy.
Duncan Fisher here.
You idiot.
Lighting him up.
Commander? Task Force Alpha Strike.
Wow.
What can I do for you? Going turbo.
Yeah, I'm not going to use your special abilities. He's going to die pretty quick.
Come on, MechWarriors. It's go time.
Yeah, if they panic, they have a pretty good likelihood
need,
of just
Commander?
punching out. So I have a feeling that once I capture this base, it's going to trigger something.
Standing by.
likely something not good.
Position confirmed.
So I'm going to position everything on the
I
hill
hear ya.
facing the base. And we're just going to tell everybody to get there. Oh, shit. Oh, that was easy. Damn. Okay. Time we got here. Yeah, I'll do one more mission and then I'm going to call it quits for the night. I'll still edit and upload the pre-recorded video that I had. I'll probably get that put up tomorrow because I just literally just remembered that the live stream and the pre-recorded ones are in separate locations, so they're not going to be super confusing. I'll just rename this one because it's going to be named MW5 live stream, and it obviously is not.
That it is. There's a distinct difference.
Yeah, just a bit. So we got shit tons of salvage here. I really want a full Raven. And I got it. And some ferrofibrous, ECM. Nice. Some shit worth some money. And while this is loading, one more beer. Yeah, so Stanley, MW5, the Steam servers are down. We couldn't play co-op. We couldn't make it work. So we fought with it for a bit, and then about a half hour into it, actually about 45 minutes into it, I gave up. I figured since I already had regular uploads, BattleTech going, we'll just live stream that. Darkon's never played it. He was curious about it, so he's my semi-quiet peanut gallery. The game's worth the money. Like, I do agree with what Tech said on one of his live streams that BattleTech is the game that we don't really deserve. Yeah, Unity has its problems. The game could be more polished. They could have used a different engine. There's a lot of different things that could have been done.
Good to go, boss.
But even in its vanilla form, this game's pretty fucking sweet. So what I'm doing, for those of you who haven't played, is you get special abilities when you hit tier 5 in any of these skills. And I picked multi-target, which means that he can fire at 3 different targets in a round and split his weapons, which to me is pretty much the most useful skill there is. Battle Lord isn't bad. It increases your accuracy and damage, but it adds 30 heat, which is kind of a lot. So if you're on a hot planet, you really can't use that.
Yeah, it'd be good without adding heat.
Right. So we should be able to assemble. Yep, we got one full Raven we can build. And we have a full Hollander we can build. Oh, that's the artillery version. Yeah, you're just getting scrapped. Alright, so we got a Raven 3L, which has Beagle. Okay, that's the Raven I'm more familiar with. And the 4L has stealth armor. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the 3L into storage. We're going to put the Hollander into storage. We get to keep all their components. I'm going to sell the mechs. Give me a tidy sum. A little over $1 million each, or for both of them. I call it a win. Nothing else needs to be fixed. Awesome. Nothing else can be assembled. Alright, so Stanley says the only problem he has is when you have 4 king crabs and 2 gauss, you can headshot everything in every turn. Is that vanilla, or is that with BattleTech Advanced or Rogue Tech? Because I don't think that works that way in either one of those mods. What do we got for missions here? Biological sample. Training day. Oh, we get to go to Detroit. So Detroit is actually a planet in BattleTech. Travel time 17 days. Yeah, I can get behind that. Good salvage, decent pay. Torian Concordat isn't going to like us very much after that, but you know, sometimes that can't be helped.
I've got the financial report.
Alright, money. We're sitting okay. We'll have 2 months worth of money after this. So that takes into account salaries, upkeep, the whole shot. I like this travel system better because unlike an MW5, this is actually interactive. You can pause this and do stuff and then resume the travel. Yeah, I agree, and that's something I said. Lothian League rises up against occupiers. Would you like to know more? No. Yes, Stanley, in the base game, 100%. That's one of the things I said early on and why I love this mod so much, is because the difficulty did not scale well at all. Rather than having smarter enemies or better equipped enemies, there were just more headshots. And that irritated the shit out of me. Oh, so another thing that mods do, I don't know if it's all mods or just this one, is if you see here in the upper left corner, you can add your own unit logo. Alright, I want to get Grandpa back, so we're going to wait the 5 days it takes to do that.
That work order is complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Yay, now we're going to launch the contract. Oh, right. That's not going to be quite as... It's not going to work quite the way I thought it was going to work. Alright, let's drop in our heaviest guys. Caboose, you get to sit this one out for a bit. We have a couple guys that need to get their gunnery improved. War sucks, but it pays well. True story. Unless you're a soldier. Or a Marine. I do like the little quotes that pop up in here from time to time too. Some of them are helpful tips, some of them are just funny quotes. And again, as much as I could have done things better in this game, the visuals are awesome. Like, I really wish they would have used Unreal, kind of like XCOM did, because XCOM is an awesome turn-based strategy game that utilized the Unreal Engine and looks visually just as impressive. but it functions so much better. Ammo explodes. Don't have too much of it, but don't run out of ammo. You do you. Yeah. Yeah, the visuals in this game just look really cool. Well, so Stanley, BattleTech Advanced 3062, has all the inner sphere and a good chunk of the periphery. I can go deep in the Torian Concordat if I want to. Heh, guy just said he figured out how to turn on his radio. Awesome. So when I would play MWO with my brother Mongo, he would get in there and the first thing he would say, excuse me, every time, "Hey guys, which button is the fire button?"
Roger.
It would piss people off without fail.
No love on that strike.
Receiving you.
Panther, jump. Yep.
Engaging.
We're doing the two-stage plan here.
Commander.
Cicada, I need you to go in front of the newbie.
Heading that way.
Oh, what do we got here? 18% chance to hit. Yeah, we'll take it.
Lighting them up.
Not like he's gonna run out of ammo.
Whip.
Yeah, so I'll show you the map when I get out of this mission of the inner sphere. You can seriously go just about anywhere. You can even go to Solaris 7 if you want, but I don't know if they have any missions there. Oof.
That could have been worse.
The Stinger is not a good mech. I am sorry, but it is not.
Standing by.
The Phoenix Hawk, on the other hand, even the PHX-1, is a good mech.
Look, Mom, I'm flying. Confirmed.
It's a little light on the armor, but it is a great mech.
Oh, man.
Oh, an official release of the Inner Sphere. Yeah, I
What do you
agree.
need, Commander?
So, they wanted to do a second BattleTech game. And
Time to
this
pour on the
franchise has started to get popular again. So the people who own the IP for the computer games basically said, well, you have to pay us 4 times as much as before. I don't know if that's exactly the number, but it was an exorbitant amount. And the people who were going to develop the game basically said, nope, we're not doing that. So, gonna have to make do with mods.
Armor bad.
Standing by.
Somebody will brave the copyright lawyers and fix the issues with the engine. I have no doubt. And then we'll have an unofficial, offline-only release. It's just a matter of time. It just sucks that we effectively have to pirate the game to make it good. MechWarrior Living Legends being a perfect example. I'm not a purist by any stretch when it comes to games. I love to mod games to see what they add to it. Some games don't need it. Diablo 2 being a fine example. Diablo 2 came out perfect.
Waiting for
They
orders.
did some fine tuning over the years in the form of patches, and I mean actual patches not patches like, you know, Cyberpunk 2077, which the patch was 16 gigabytes. I mean patches that were like a megabyte here, 500k there, that just tweaked a couple things to make the game more stable. I miss when they were actually able to put in... Oops. I think that hit my guy in the back. I miss when they were able to actually put in the full development a game deserved and release it good.
Jump it.
Doom is another one that came out perfect. It was 100% as soon as it released.
Good to go, boss.
Oh, this fucking thing.
Sprinting.
Commando or APC? Yeah, we're gonna go Commando.
Guns.
Alright, looks like we get another lance dropping on our heads. That happens. So what I'll usually do in scenarios like this, where I'm basically doing an escort mission, to stop my guys from dying, I'll tuck all the noobs around a corner.
Waiting for orders.
Which is what I'm going to do right now.
Location confirmed.
Beginner's luck. What's this other one? Training wheels. Gain +1 to weapon accuracy and +5% weapon damage. I'll take it. Shoot him, shoot him.
Copy that.
If I can make it work, that commando's gonna fucking eat it. So, wow, viewership just went off the charts. Okay, well, that's because my charts are pretty small. For those of you who have played BattleTech games from way back in the 386 era,
Ready for orders.
and remember games like the Crescent Hawks Inception or the Crescent Hawks Revenge, there's a guy out there that took the Crescent Hawks Inception, took the code, look, feel of the game, and turned it into its own game. I only have one ammo for a cannon. Yeah. Its own full-fledged game where you can explore the entirety of the inner sphere, and it's the only actual MechWarrior tabletop clone I've ever seen translated to a PC. And by that I mean MechWarrior, for those of you who aren't super familiar with the tabletop franchise, there's BattleTech and there's MechWarrior. BattleTech is, you know, giant stompy robots. You climb into the mech and off you go. MechWarrior is what happens when you're out of the mech. So that is it's basically the D&D half of BattleTech. So you have your pilot stats, you know, what's it called? Charisma, strength, intelligence. I don't think it does intelligence and wisdom, dexterity, that kind of thing. So you actually have a pilot that you are leveling up to play the game in and out of the mech. And it's amazing. It's, don't get me wrong, it's 256 color, 640 by 480 graphics, all 2D sprites, but it's the complete game. And I cannot stress how cool that is. Death from above? Oh god, this is a terrible idea.
Time to step on this guy's face.
But it fucking worked! I caved his head in. I think he's gonna go down now. Well, you win some, you lose some.
Damn.
Looks like I'm going to the med bay after this.
Yeah, he's gonna have to eject or he's gonna fucking die. Yeah, they mixed the RPG game with MechWarrior 1. That's, yeah, it's brilliant. And that's kind of what I'm talking about with this game, except I just hope it doesn't take I don't hope it doesn't take 30 years, you know. I mean, the Unity engine is pretty easy to get a hold of. So I have no doubt that an enterprising individual out there with proper motivation, i.e. money, would be able to rip apart this game, fix the engine flaws, put it back together, and very discreetly package it and put it out there.
Standing by.
Alright, well, we gotta lay some cover down for our guy who fell on his ass.
Rolling.
What is our most dangerous guy here? I'm gonna say him.
Got
Good night.
Good to go.
You don't need to move. Just kill him. Thank you.
Hostile removed.
So our pilot that just fell down has 3 turns before he completely bleeds out and dies.
Moving.
Not ideal. But we are knocking him down. Although we got another lance that's about to drop on our heads.
Splash one.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. There they are. Spawn protection removed. Nice. That means I should, in theory... Nope, can't hit them.
I'm receiving you.
Yeah. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna fucking hide. What is that guy? A fire starter? Cool. He's wandering into 2 lances worth of mechs. He's going to evaporate. And he...
Is the neuro helmet supposed to spin like this?
Welp. No, but you get used to that kind of thing. Alright, Saladin.
Standing by.
Flapjacks. What the fuck does it have? 2 medium cannons on here, but only 1 ammo. Guess we're gonna find out. God damn. Okay.
Take that. My flamer is empty.
The last primary target is down, Commander.
Nice. So, for those of you watching at home that haven't played this game, if you complete one of your main objectives, but don't complete the secondary objectives, if you can get to the evac point, you can just leave. I'm not exactly a completionist, however... Actually, no, you know what?
Duncan Fisher here.
I do like the option of additional salvage. So we've got... Oh, Jesus. Panther, no big deal. LRM carrier, also no big deal. Vindicator, kind of a big deal. Saladin, yeah. AC-20 variant, also a big deal. Please kill him.
Lighting him up.
Thank you. Can't believe how fucking lucky I got with that shot. Yikes. That could have been really bad.
They will be done.
Alright, so we want to move you to a flanking position. This is what makes a Phoenix Hawk awesome right here.
Behold, I take flight.
Heat management kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. But highly mobile, relatively tough, decent weapons package overall.
Engaging target.
Of course, it's only as good as its pilot.
That's a miss.
But I mean, in level 1 rules, a large laser, 2 mediums, and 2 machine guns on a mech that has a 696 movement profile is pretty fucking outstanding.
What do you need?
Wolfbanes. Alright. Yep. You don't have to jump. You can just walk.
Copy that.
We're going to ditch 2-year mediums so you can cool off a little bit. That Vindicator is the one that's gonna give me the biggest headache. That does not help.
Commander?
Alright, Mr. Dervish.
Could have been worse.
Ordnance
Could have missed.
received.
Well, you're not wrong, but... Alright, we're gonna put you on the LRM carrier.
10-4.
Commander?
I'm gonna put you on the LRM carrier as well. Do not want to have to deal with him.
Plenty here.
Yeah, we'll stick with cluster rounds. Sandpaper the armor right off.
What do you need, Commander?
We're gonna stand you up. You got 3 turns before you bleed out and fucking die. So we're gonna give you at least 1 good shot. And then I'm
On the
gonna
way, nice and slow.
get you to punch out.
Keep me damned, I'm firing everything.
No retreat.
Standing by.
Nope. You are gonna actually stay right there. Oh, I'll put you in the crystal field.
Roger.
You have... You are 1 medium laser shot away from being completely cored. Nope. I'm not jumping in front of that bus. Oh, wow, he's a good shot. I hate that.
Receiving you.
Well, that's okay. I got my own Panther. Can I put you somewhere where you have unobstructed view? No.
On it. Engaging with target.
Well, it is what it is. Well, we got 1 down, 3 to go. Oof. Yeah, I said that was the Enforcer. The Enforcer can take it.
I await your command.
What do we got here? Yeah, I do want you to die, but that Vindicator is going to give me the biggest headache, and his weapons arm is almost gone. I was going to have a lot of trouble shooting something with that weapon. This is what I didn't want to have happen. Although he put himself right out in the open.
Duncan Fisher here.
Curb stomp.
Heading that way. Bringing the pain.
I think he's gonna die now.
Let's go wild, folks.
Another thing that I wish... Oh, actually, no. They did put it in MW5. That is a thing that has been sorely lacking in every MechWarrior game ever. Until they put it in MW5. And that's physical attacks.
Keep me damned on firing everything.
Granted, they don't have it as all-encompassing as they do here, or compared to tabletop, which is not just punching, but kicking, charging, death from above. They do have clubbing, sort of, where you have physical attack weapons, but not like in tabletop where if you're next to a forest, you can pick a fucking tree up out of the ground and brain somebody over the head with it. Yes, that is actually a thing. I have done it. Die. Not quite.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Waiting for order.
Mr. Dervish, Mrs. Dervish, Miss Dervish, Ms. Dervish. Yeah, let's cut out the mediums. Let you cool off just a touch. And add that. Little under minimum range for the LRMs, but that's okay. Should do what we want.
Critical hit, Commander.
That guy's fucking tough, though.
Receiving you.
Let's put you here.
Confirm. Here you go.
Please die.
Using everything you got.
Close.
That hit something good.
That dude's mech is just evaporating around him, and he's just like, eh, whatever.
Moving.
Just die already. Thank you.
We got this, bunnies.
Alright, so we should just have the Panther left.
That nerd.
Who's mostly untouched.
It's on
Except
now.
for in the head. Because if I was in a 25-ton mech and I saw two lances evaporate in front of me, I'd just be like, nope, nope, you can have it, just let me walk away. $35-ton mech, sorry.
Reporting. Heavy.
Standing by.
Alright, so our Panther is not very useful except for as a one-hit wonder. But you can still do a little bit.
I'm receiving you. Got it, Commander.
Nice.
Duncan Fisher here.
Actually, no. We do not want to do that. We're gonna back you off.
Heading that way.
Didn't help.
Lighting them up. What do you need, Commander?
We need to eject you.
Roger that, Commander. Getting.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Mission failed.
Every mech has to live through it. Did not even think of that. You know what? Fuck it. We'll eat it. I did well enough. It should be fine. This is the kind of thing you have to expect when dealing with chaos theory. Payout is 37,000. Yeah, fuck you. I destroyed 7. Well, whatever. Go fuck yourself. All your trainees survived, even though you gave one of them a crap mech. Alright, so there's 6 people viewing. Let me get a show of hands, if you will. Dark on you count. Should I do one more mission, or should I just call it right now? trying to poll if people are enjoying themselves. Yeah, I gotta replace the head on the mech. Yep, all our mechs get repaired, which is good. I don't have any repair bills. I just, you know, he's gonna be hurting for a while. Wheeled APC, we're gonna sell you.
Huh?
I hear ya.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
What do you need, Commander?
I'll give you some better gunnery to start.
Training confirmed.
Darkon, are you still there?
Good to go, boss.
Standing by.
Did you have to walk away?
Yeah, no, I'm here.
You think I should go another round or knock off for the night?
MechWarrior training complete.
Yeah, no, if you're up to it.
I think I'm all right.
Ready for orders.
Let's see here. So sure movement makes him harder to hit. Phantom also makes him harder to hit. Sure movement is passive though, it's on all the time. So he's consistently harder to hit. Phantom can be activated and it makes him significantly harder to hit, but it has a 3-turn cooldown. And if anybody's actively paying attention in front of a keyboard, help me out here. I'm usually in favor of the passive bonuses rather than just the special actions you can activate, because the passive ones are just there. They're static. The movement is not a sprint, jump, or charge to melee. The unit also gains entrenched. Yeah, we're going to go with that.
Training complete.
Alright, nothing needs to be fixed. A couple of my guys a little banged up. Financial report in 12 days. Let me see if there's any equipment worth having here. A howitzer, nice. Light autocannon 5. Okay. So, if you're not aware, light autocannons are... your video's at 144 due to downloading at the same time. Can't see a thing. Well, for those of you who aren't aware, light autocannons are a lighter version of the same autocannon. It's like a sawed-off shotgun, essentially. Slightly shorter range, but you're taking an AC-5 from 8 tons down to 5. They're handy. Mortars, MRMs, reloading rocket launchers, bribe local officials. Yeah, okay. And I have never used that. Double heatsink kit is now available as an unlimited item. Nice. 2.2 million, which I do not have. Ammo. There's not really any ammo here that I need. Okay, there's a little bit of ammo here that I need.
New equipment available.
Now let's just wade through our equipment really quick and see if there's anything worth offloading. Yeah, we're going to sell the small lasers because I hate them. Decent amount of engines. Good. Don't have my stockpile built up enough yet to the point where I feel comfortable selling stuff off. No. MW the Clans is 2024. It's just been a really... There hasn't been a lot of communication regarding that. Blackout mission, which means we have to investigate a site. Really good salvage, and it's against pirates. I'm down. okay. We're putting Grandpa in this one. Let's see. Yeah, Wolfbanes, you can have that. Tex, you can have the Commando. I want to put Caboose back in the Wolverine. What did he go in? There we go. Alright. Pardon me for just a moment. I have to step out for a quick minute. And we're back. Blackout, created by Seawolf with made with Mission Control Designer. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. I hope this did not crash. Nope, I don't think it crashed. Yay! I like it when games don't crash.
That's always a good thing.
Gaming like it's 2002, baby.
See that circle going around.
RNGesus giveth, Jesus taketh away. Very true. Oh, we're down to 4 viewers.
Command interface.
Oh, I got to see the dropship leave. Alright, I really do not like the looks of this. Like, not just trying to be dramatic for, you know, sake of the live stream or anything, but
On my way.
this looks fucking awful.
On my way.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
That makes me crack up so much.
Ordinance received.
Let's take you in this direction.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Tex, I hope you're okay with being in the commando. Mr. Raven, you're gonna go over there. Wolverine will put you over here.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Enforcer 3. Jesus, I can't see a goddamn thing.
Whee!
Let's get you up top too.
Acknowledge.
cleanup jet.
I think you're okay right there.
Roger. Ready for orders.
Duncan Fisher here.
Let's get our slowest guy caught up.
Heading out.
Alright, Mr. Raven. You're gonna help investigate too.
All right, let's get down to it.
Wait, receiving you.
Let's get you up
Aye,
top.
aye.
Next.
Alright. Let's put you in the base.
Confirmed.
Okay, nothing happened. That's a little anticlimactic.
All right, let's get down to it. You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Heading that way.
I'm there.
I copy.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
This game does do pretty good at building tension and atmosphere. Wow, we gotta go way the hell up there.
All right, let's get down to it.
Moving out.
Most of these guys have jump jets, so I should just be able to get them up to the
You're
cliff
asking a
wall
lot of an
and
old
jump
guy.
them up there.
Heading that way.
Hopefully.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Okay, not quite.
Right, Commander.
Coordinates received.
Yeah, this can't possibly go wrong.
You're
Not the
asking a lot
direction
of
I
an old
wanted to
guy.
face, but whatever. Yep. Never saw that coming. Everybody's at 8 EVA.
Go. Affirmative.
So we're gonna get our guys to a better position.
Rolling.
They have a Stinger, a Falcon, a Quick Draw. The Quick Draw is gonna be a problem.
There goes the paint job.
And what else do they have? Javelin. Not really worried about this. The Vulcan's a one-hit wonder, 2 rocket launcher 20s. The Stinger's god awful. That quick draw is going to be a problem. And that Javelin could be an issue.
What do you want?
So we're just going to run you guys right back down the hill.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Ouch.
Commander.
Mr. Raven. You're gonna cover the commando. Yikes.
There goes the paint job.
What the fuck's your problem, yo?
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
on you, Commander.
Can you jump up there? Yes, you can. I'm probably going to regret this. Although, if I can get that stinger.
Want some more?
Nice. Took out a leg, took out a torso. Took out an arm. He's pretty much done for.
God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Let's put you up top too.
Whee!
Yeah, I'm not really too concerned about him. That quick draw is going to be the biggest problem and the hardest to hit.
What you can't stop me.
Commander?
Let's move you a little closer, and LRMs. We'll just finish off that stinger the rest of the way.
Target locked.
Standing by.
Maybe. If I shoot from here, no, okay. I'm not doing that.
On it.
I am starting to feel tired, not gonna lie. You guys have probably noticed the difference between how much I was talking at the start and how much I'm talking now. Starting to lose some energy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Turret's going live. Oh, hey! We got turrets on our side. Nice. That's something that doesn't happen in MW5. And they're effective. Definitely does not happen in MW5. Dual Ultra Autocannon 10 turret? Holy shit. I wish. What's this thing? Binary 2 improved large binary laser turret? Damn. Okay. I think we just won the game. That Vulcan's not getting up. Not if I have anything to say about it. I don't even think that Stinger has any worthwhile weapons. Not really.
Now all of a sudden you're that much more awake.
Receiving you.
Well, things just got good. Alright, take out the leg on the Vulcan, please. So let's do this. We're gonna core him.
Duncan Fisher here.
Kick him while he's up. Kick him while he's down.
Heading that way. Haha, bringing the pain.
Missing with the main gun though, which is a little disappointing. You idiot. I've got a mech with an armor breach and you fire at the fucking turret. And he ejected.
What can I do for you?
Alright, Stinger. Quick draw. Quick draw's gotta go.
Got it.
Nice.
Another hit like that, and you're toast.
Ah, God, I was
He's on
sleeping.
fire,
What
which
do
is
you
important.
want?
Waiting for orders.
Oops. I'm probably not gonna.
Commander?
Alright, let's ditch the 2-year mediums there that has less of a chance of hitting. Actually, let's ditch the one that does less damage. Oh, come on, make up your mind. There we go. Thank you.
Just like Bellow Woods. Wow, he fell down like I do.
by.
What we got left?
Acknowledge.
He can't be feeling very good about life right now.
Hey there.
No, not enough jump jet for him to get up there. Yeah.
Affirmative.
I need to make some serious changes to this mech.
Hello.
Hey, Defaulto, what's up?
Hi. Hey, I messaged you earlier and you never replied.
Yeah, when I run OBS, it mutes everything in Discord. Yes.
Were you encountering an issue on MechWarrior 5 where it just was stuck in offline mode?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, that seems to be
It's
across the board for everyone. Oh, do you know how long it's been that way?
At least 2 hours at this point.
Okay. Alright. But the last time you played the game, it worked?
Yes.
Alright.
I think it was just today.
Yep. It appears to be some kind of server outage.
Well, that would make sense, especially if they're using the same servers that friggin' Helldivers 2 are using.
And Twitch, apparently.
But, yeah. You remember Darkness Hawk?
Yep.
He was trying to figure out why the heck the game wasn't working.
Yeah, there's some kind of major back-end issue going on that's affecting Twitch, it's affecting Steam, it's affecting YouTube, because I had a hell of a time just getting the stream started.
Yeah.
Which we are live, by the way.
Nice. I wish I could tune in at all, but I can't stick around for very long.
No, I understand it, and this is the last mission anyway. After this,
Okay.
I'm gonna knock off for the night because I've been going for a little over 2 hours at this point.
Copy that. So yeah, no, BattleTech is a really fun game.
Oh yeah, it's I've got kind of a following now. It's weird.
Nice.
So I have regular MW5 viewers, and when the MW5 viewers got on and saw that I wasn't playing MW5, they jumped off, and then random other subscribers jumped on, and they're like, "Oh shit, you're playing BattleTech? That's awesome." So Darkon, Defaulto, they both start with D's, and I've had 2 high gravity beers, so everything's confusing. For those of you who haven't been following along very long, Defaulto is the XO of the Horsemen.
Yep.
He's the people person. He understands people. I do not.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, the only thing you need to understand about people is that they don't like to be pissed off.
Yeah.
And if you can avoid pissing people off,
That's usually a good thing.
Well,
yes.
the problem I have is understanding what pisses people off. That's where my struggle lies.
Yeah.
People enjoy being happy.
Well,
And
yeah.
Some people have difficulty with it.
Yes.
Being happy and understanding, and also understanding what makes other people pissed.
Well, and I'm sure I'm on the autism spectrum somewhere, because pretty much everybody is. When you widen the spectrum enough, it includes everybody. But I have always had a struggle with understanding why people get mad over silly things, or what I consider silly. Or why people will say they want one thing, but they don't actually.
Yeah.
Or, as Spock said, you'll find that wanting is more satisfying than having. Illogical, but often true.
Very true.
It's wise.
Vulcan.
But I'm
SCA.
sure Spock would just say something about there is no such thing as Vulcan wisdom. It's only logic.
Well, and this is why one of the reasons I like Voyager is Captain Janeway says you can use logic
Something
to
about
justify.
Tuvok?
Well, no, you can use logic to justify anything. That's its strength and its weakness.
Duncan Fisher here.
God,
What do you need, Commander?
That is
Standing by.
I don't know if that's a strong argument to defeat logic, but it is an argument to be used against logic.
You've got to have intuition in there somewhere.
True.
Standing by.
And if you're just going purely by facts, figures, and numbers,
on the clock. What do you want?
intuition is an unknown. It's like dividing by 0.
Good to go.
Training confirmed, Commander.
All right, all my mech warriors are trained up. All my mechs are fixed. Almost fixed. Cicada took a little bit of a pounding, and not in the fun way.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
The last thing I need is more med bays. So we're going to get that started, and then I'm going to call it for the night. So, those of you watching at home, thank you. I'm not being patronizing. Seriously, thank you. It doesn't take a lot to make me happy. It really doesn't. And the fact that, like I said at default just a couple minutes ago, that I actually have a regular following is so exciting to me. It is beyond cool, because this is like 12-year-old me's dream right now of me playing video games and other people watching and enjoying it. It's really cool. I know a lot of people love to hate YouTube right now. I get why. I'm not doing this to make money. That has never been a goal. I'm doing this to have fun with my friends and try to be, okay, not clean, try to be wholesome about it, and, you know, just share the same level of fun that we have with other people. That's what's awesome. This platform enables that. It's something that I didn't have to put together, which, if anybody recalls, back in the super early days of streaming, which was basically restricted to some form of cable TV, were not good. In fact, could be considered bad. But regardless, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. Tell your friends. I'm not looking for money. I'm not even really looking for subscribers. Just bookmark the channel. I don't give a shit. But just tune in, join in the conversation, join in the fun. And until then, I will see you next time.